Nepal need another 191 runs from 174 balls. Over 6 runs per over required.
Nepal just scoring at the rate of 3.47 for now, but anything is possible if they keep wickets in hand and keep building this partnership further. But they have a big task in hand.
That's pretty well played by Arjun, opening the face of the bat, running down the ball to the third man for a single. And talking about Dipendra Singh Airi's form and the number that he has come to bat at number 6, I think that's a bit late, don't you think, Sharad?
Can be said, because during the domestic tournament, which was recently played in this very ground, he was the highest scorer in that tournament and his batting position was around number 4. But with the new team, there might be a few changes with some new faces working in that Nepali side. The coach probably looking for more stability in the middle order and shifting his number a bit lower than usual.
But saying that, he has been playing at number 4 in ODIs as well, and he scored a century at number 4 in one-day international. So I must say that he must have come at number 4 in today's match as well.
Yeah, most probably. They say when you are in form, bat as much as you can, face the most number of balls. So probably he should be batting much more up the order when he's in his best form. Hopefully from the next match we could see him pushed up the order as well.
Yeah, he's in his prime form at the moment. 2 centuries in the recently concluded Prime Minister's Cup domestic national games. And that's a record as well. In one tournament, 2 centuries hit by a batsman in Nepal.
Quick single attempted there by the 2 batsmen. No harm done there, but very well fielded there. The mid-on fielder was very quick to the ball, and it was a very tight call. It hit the wicket.
Yeah, Dipendra Singh Airi just played the shot and ran. He had a very quick call, but it would have been disastrous if he would have been gone for my money.
As you said, it was a very close call there. Arjun South trying something extra, trying to pull that ball just back of the length, but couldn't pierce the gap, straight to the mid-wicket fielder.
Zaur Khan bowling in tight areas, good areas, not giving any hint of room to the batsman. Arjun South getting restless, I think. Look at his body language. I think he's getting restless. You shouldn't do that. Just stay there. Build up a partnership. The partnership is already more than 40 runs now in these 2 batsmen, between these 2 batsmen. So you should build up another 40-run partnership.
Very rightly said, Paresh. Nicely punched by Arjun on the point region for a single.
Yeah, 22 gone. Nepal are 76 for 4. Nepal need 188 runs from 168 balls. I must say it's a piece of cake if these 2 batsmen stay till the end. They have to if Nepal needs a victory in the first match of this bilateral series.
Yeah, but it's not going to be so easy. Only one more formidable batsman, Kushal Bhurtel, in their lineup. These 2 have to bat at least around 10, 15 to 20 more overs and see how they can take the game from there.
Yeah, Arjun South, he's played very carefully, cautiously. He scored 34 of 56. I must say it's a decent strike rate. Whereas Dipendra is playing on 14 of 30 balls. That's a wide signal by the umpire, right so.
With wickets falling from the other end, it is understandable Arjun, the way he's been playing. A bit slower than his usual strike rate, but the team would take it as they are building a very good partnership, and Dipendra being in the another end is because of Dipendra's striking ability and his strike rate would be good for the team as one takes a bit of a slower approach and Dipendra taking the charge of it.
There was a bit of an optimistic appeal, leg by single by the umpire, just a single. Yeah, this is how you should go about it. Rotate the strike, take 4 to 5 runs per over without taking any risks. If there's a bad ball, just hit it out of the park.
As you can see in the replay, the ball hitting in top of the pads, probably going over the stumps. Clearly, umpire slightly bowling it slower there, Basil. This wicket seems to be tougher to score when the ball is slow in the air. Paresh.
Yet another wide, another single taken. That's 2 runs and no balls. I mean, 0 balls, 2 runs. That is the way it should do. And talking about the slowness of the pitch, we saw that when Nepal bowled, when Lalit Narayan Rajbangshi bowled, when Dipendra Singh Airi bowled, when Hari Shankar Shah bowled. Whenever they bowled a slower ball, gave it a little bit of air, it was very difficult for the batsman to score runs.
Exactly. As many matches that were played in the past PM Cup, just that was concluded a day ago, this used pitch, it's obviously very, it's not surprising that the pitch will slow down a bit. Nicely struck there by Dipendra, but straight into the hands of the point fielder.
I think he missed out on a boundary there. There's no fielder in the boundary on the offside. So I think he missed out on that. Good bowling there by Basil Hamid. The end of 23 overs, Nepal are 81 for 4. Zunaid Sagit Siddiqui coming to his second spell from the pavilion end. He started his spell from the Chobar end. He's changed his end. And I must say, UAE captain Rizwan is doing a very good job changing his bowlers in the right time. And the bowlers have, the
bowlers have been rotated pretty in frequent intervals by this UAE captain, Rizwan. Probably doesn't want the Nepal team to build any kind of long partnerships and get them settled. Starting off back of the length by Siddiqui and nicely tapped down for a single in the third man region.
Yeah, when Nepal started batting, chasing 264, we were talking about Ashif Sheikh playing the anchor role and Arjun South playing his natural game. It has come just the opposite, that Arjun is now playing the anchor role and Ashif is already back to the pavilion with 3 more wickets.
UAE team have seemed to have done the research for Dipendra Singh Airi. As they know, Dipendra does like room outside the off stump, and they are not giving him that room to score runs from that area actually outside the off stump.
I've seen Dipendra Singh Airi from a long time, let's say 5 or 6 years from now, before now. He has that positive intent. He never gets bops down. He always charges. His defense, his main thing is his hand-eye coordination is so good.
Absolutely. He reminds me of Dhoni, the way he plays those fast hands.
And the other thing is he plays the ball very late. Let the ball come to his bat, and he plays under his eyes. That is very important for a batsman.
Nicely tucked down the leg, square leg region for a single by Dipendra. As you can see, the bowlers are not giving Dipendra anything, just bowling him in those pads and tucking him up.
And Dipendra just justified my comment about him playing late. The last ball he played it very late into the gap. It was not very far away from the fielder, but enough to take a single. Thank you, Dipendra.
Very rightly pointed out there by Paresh. Premier fast bowler of UAE team, 29 years of age, has played 19 ODIs for UAE, picking up 30 wickets. A very, very good start for his cricketing career. A very good economy of 4.8, and takes a wicket every 31 balls. That's a very, very good strike rate.
Pulled away for a boundary, I think. Yes, quick hands by Arjun South into deep wicket boundary for 4 runs. Beautifully played.
And it's end of the over. Nepal are 87 for 4.
Nepal, after the completion of 24 overs, they are 87 for 4. Slowly but creeping up to the target. These two batsmen have a very good partnership going on. They still need to continue this for at least 10 overs from now.
We can see another bowling change from the Chobar end. The captain replacing Basal Hamid, Rohan Mustafa coming on to bowl. Rohan coming in for his second over.
Rohan Mustafa, he must know this pitch very well because he has been playing franchise cricket in Nepal in many occasions.
Actually, he has played all the franchisee leagues. I can't remember which franchisee league he hasn't participated in.
Yeah, Nepal is his second home, I must say.
A big appeal there by Rohan. Umpire giving it as a run for Dipendra. Seems to have come off the bat, boys.
Yeah, I think Rohan Mustafa was not appealing, but he was excited that it was a catch dropped by the keeper. Quite an optimistic appeal by Rohan Mustafa. Arjun South getting a little bit of restless, but he had scored a boundary last over, so he shouldn't get restless. Just play to the merit of the ball.
Rohan reminds me of Shahid Afridi in a way. He pulls his overs so quickly. He finishes his overs in a blink of an eye, actually.
That's very well bowled by Rohan Mustafa. At the end of 25 overs, the halfway stage, Nepal, they are 88 for 4. He has the batting card. Oh, sorry, it's the bowling card. Siddiqui, 4 overs, 24 for no wicket. Bilal, 3 overs, 9 runs. I'm taking 3 wickets, 5 overs, 6 runs. Very good bowling by him. Ahmed, 3 overs, 14 runs. Basil, 4 overs, 10 runs. 1 wicket. Mustafa, 2 overs, 2 runs, no wicket. Very good bowling, very good economy rate.
Nicely struck there by Dipendra. The mid-off region couldn't pierce the gap. Interesting battle going on between these two.
Yeah, Siddiqui bowling well within line and length, well within the stumps. Dipendra Singh Airi, on the other hand, he hasn't got any room whatsoever to play shots. I don't think he gets frustrated very easily. He's that kind of a batsman. He's very cool under any circumstances.
He would be looking to bat as long as possible. Had an opportunity to score outside the off stump. Slightly room given there by the bowler, but couldn't connect probably. The ball not coming off the pitch as expected. Dipendra couldn't time it very well.
Yeah, UAE bowlers, I think they have done their homework very correctly against Dipendra Singh Airi, not giving him any kind of room whatsoever. Bowling stump to stump, good length, good areas. Dipendra Singh Airi hasn't been able to play freely the way he does usually.
As you said, Paresh, like he's just scored 16 runs of 42 balls, but still, till he's there in the crease, he can easily cover up those dot balls later on.
Yes, that is the talent he has. He can score another, let's say, 40 to 50 runs in, say, 15 balls. That is his ability.
No doubt about it. And you can see the crowd cheering for Nepal. Single taken around the cover region. Nicely tucked there by Dipendra.
Yeah, very well played, opening the face of the bat to the gap towards the sweeper cover for single. And the crowd cheering every single run. And such a build-up crowd here in a working day, not a holiday today in Nepal. You can see in thousands of crowds here.
What do you reckon, Paresh? What would be the numbers today? The crowd number?
I think it's more than 1,000 or 2.
I reckon it's around 5,000 actually. Short ball there. Bouncer ball by Junaid, but seems to be very, very high. Wide given by the umpire. The bowler not happy with the decision. Yeah, one bouncer for the over, rightly given by the umpire.
No, Arjun South is a short lad. I think the ball was over his head. We'll have to see the replay. Yeah, it was way up. That is wide. Good umpiring again by these two umpires.
Very nicely struck there by Arjun. Over-pitched ball by Junaid. Taking full toll off with Arjun South. Nicely placed in the gap for us.
And the thing about this shot is he opened the face of the bat to get the gap. You can see in the replay he opened the face of the bat to get the gap between mid-off and extra cover. That is why.
Reminds us of the little master, isn't it?
Yes, exactly. He is a little master as well.
Yes. Actually, Arjun South, he's learned his cricket, his early days in Mumbai. So probably he's copying that shot from the very own Sachin Tendulkar.
Okay, end of 26. Nepal are 94 for 4. Nepal still need 170 runs from 144 balls. It's pretty much doable if these two guys stay at the crease for another yet 10 overs. Partnership is over 50 now, 53 of 79 balls. It has come in a quick time regarding the situation they were in earlier.
If you see the Nepal's batting lineup, we have batting till number 10 actually. Like Gulshan Jha, Sompal Kami, Karan Kesi, Kushal Bhurte is still to come. They still have a very fair chance to go about this total.
Mustafa going to continue from the Chobar end. Short and to the leg stump. They're pushing it to 2. Easily going to get that. Dipender Singh Aire and Arjun Saud. 2 young legs.
Absolutely. Dipendra is one of the fittest players in this team. Always there, running hard between the wickets, running around the field, gives his 100% every time.
That is simply done. Play with soft hands, take a single, rotate the strike without any pressure, without any risk.
Absolutely. That's what's needed at the moment. You don't need to take any extra risks actually. Runs coming pretty easily.
Under the dot ball, Rohan Mustafa bowling stump to stump. Arjun Saud moves to 43 of 66. Dipender 20 of 46.
Rohan keeping it very, very simple, bowling on the stumps and bowling to his field.
I must say he's bowling to his field. He's got short leg and a mid-wicket.
Very cheekily played there by Arjun around the third man region for 2 runs. Yeah. And it seems Nepal is closer to 100 runs. You can see the crowd cheering, standing for their team. Some energy being transferred to these 2 batsmen probably.
Yes, exactly. I mean, the crowd, they're enjoying themselves. Yet another good